What's up, YouTube? It's Detroit John back with another episode of John Talks. Before we get into it, if you would consider subscribing, it makes a big impact on my channel. I'm at 228, trying to get to 1,000. And again, I would just really appreciate if you would consider hitting that subscribe button.
Your team is not necessarily as bad as you're putting out, and people can see that. People are not dumb. People know basketball, and you're lazy. You're not doing what coaches need to do in order to win. It's clear you're not running plays. It's clear you don't have a game plan. Another horrible loss to the Phoenix Suns. We didn't have to lose tonight. We really didn't. And I wanted to say this, like, when you have Isaiah playing that well, 10 points, 10 rebounds, in 15 minutes, he couldn't even see 20 minutes. So he's now having to put up double-doubles in under 20 minutes. When you have a guy playing like that, it tells me one thing. You got him on a leash. You got him in a jail cell. You got Sadiq on a leash, 14 points in 26 minutes. You got him on a leash. Why? Why are you not making any changes? Why, after the last 30 videos I've made, nothing has changed? We are still at day one. The same problems, guys, I was talking about in December of 2020. I'm talking about in February of 2021. I'm sorry, we're in February now of 2021. So there's been no progression. There's been no changes. There's been no movement in the rotation. There's just been nothing. It's been the same thing. Matter of fact, he's put out the same starting lineup, and we've seen the same thing of they collapse. He puts the second unit in to try to, shoot the ball well in the third quarter, see if they can come back. And when they don't, which they usually don't, they lose the game. And we saw this same thing play out after the last 20 games. So it's not shooting the ball and it's not on-court play that is going to make changes for this team and that's going to get these guys an expanded role, because they're proving that tonight. When you put up 10 points and 10 rebounds in really 15 minutes, in under 15 minutes he did that, guys. You're making your own case. You're saying everything you need to say on the court with your play. You're making the argument right there. And if that doesn't make the change, there's really nothing we can do. And that's what I had to realize after making so many videos and after really setting the case and setting the basis of what I, thought for you guys. I had to really realize that nothing was changing. The pole was not moving. I was moving, and I was trying to get them to see what was happening and what was going to come and trying to tell you guys what was going to come. But Dwayne Casey specifically just didn't get the message, So he has continued to put out that starting lineup, like I said. Nothing is going to change about, this pattern that we've been seeing, that pattern of we can't come out and we can't score in the first quarter. We can't score in the first half. And then the second unit can, is okay and they can do some things, but it's not enough. That pattern is just going to continue. And as a coach, that tells me you not changing it is just lazy. You're just lazy because you don't want to do the hard work. That's real coaching. That's real gumshoe hard coaching. That's what real coaches, that's what Nick Nurse is known for. The X's and O's, guys, of the game, the real stuff that makes teams good. Like, who are we going to run it through? Who is going to take the ball down the court? That's the stuff that I want to talk about. I can't even talk about that stuff because I've been so busy having to really start at day one, start at, the beginning of things. And it's not really worth it anymore because I've said so much and I've really given you guys a case and nothing has happened. So tomorrow, I don't even want to really watch because I know what's going to happen, man. I know Wayne Ellington was out, but I guarantee you guys we'll go back to the same thing tomorrow. Wayne Ellington will be back in the starting lineup. Doesn't matter if Sadiq scored 14. No matter if Isaiah scored 10 points tonight, he won't get an expanded role. It's no point in me arguing it anymore. If this is going to happen, if it's this egregious, they're going to perform like this. Double-double in 15 minutes, man. And 14 points, showing every bit of offense that you could want out of a young player, out of somebody who's 20 years old, and you're not going to give him an expanded role, and I got to sit here, and I got to look stupid. I won't do it anymore. Because I look stupid at this point.